Anyone out there can say what they want about me. I'm not going to stop them.
I mean,
well, how many times can you hear "Don't DeMarco" and bang, bang?
He's a menace. What is wrong with liking a few pictures?
Or me like the plague. They don't give a fuck about me. Oh, they give too much of a fuck, but they don't want to go like, ooh. It's like, okay, guys, we don't need your help anyway.
There's one thing clear.
Okay.
I know my character. I know who I am, and I'm not going to let people try to figure out who I am and not. That is up to the audience.
Before we get into the subject matter of this video, I want to make something adamantly clear that this is not DSP's wet dream turned to reality. There is no detractor civil war going on. No one's here to tell you what kind of content you can or can't make when it comes to covering DSP. And no one's here to tell you what kind of detractors that you can or can't watch. Some people prefer certain detractor style content over others. And that is 1000% A-OK. The reasoning behind this video is the word of the day, that being the word hypocrisy. See, I would be a hypocrite for making videos on degenerate dentheads like Derek in Redemption Games.
I need you. I need you.
While simultaneously not calling out people within the community that I'm a part of for their equally degenerate behavior. That would make me a massive hypocrite. And I don't give a fuck if you're a detractor or if you're a denthead. If you say and do dumb shit on the internet, there's a very good chance I'm gonna talk about it. But now that all that's out of the way, welcome, you ugly motherfuckers, to the Ballad of RavensDolphin. We're gonna be discussing it all. The beginnings, his ostracization from the community, and where everything stands currently to this day. It is going to be a roller coaster of a ride. So I highly suggest that you get your liquor, your weed, or whatever the fuck you need, cause this is the Moron Files of RavensDolphin. Raven is a detractor that really got his name out there during the whole Pasta Eric Miller shit. And I know it's been a while since someone's mentioned that irrelevant grifter, but it was this guy.
I know, pray when I see it. Damn. I've been a predator all my damn life.
After that entire debacle, Raven was pretty well accepted within the detractor community. He was being featured on other detractors' live streams, having people within his own streams from the detractor community being mods, and was just overall well accepted. Now, personally, I did not find Raven entertaining. His content was essentially him playing video games with a green screen behind him, talking about the latest Phil video, and I don't know, it just wasn't my cup of tea. To add to that, his TikToks are a prime example of how unfunny he is.
Now wants to fuck your brains out. Hey, I would too.
You're so cute and funny. Can I crush your balls?
I am running out of balls to crush.
I'm an adult. I make adult decisions. I am an adult. I buy my own groceries. I am an adult. I am an adult. I am an adult.
That's just my personal opinion, however, because a lot of people within the detractor community genuinely found Raven entertaining, and everything seemed to be going well and good for him up until around a year ago, when there was this weird crossover between the Wings of Redemption troll community and the detractor community. See, Wings of Redemption was reacting to DSP content, and DSP was reacting to Wings of Redemption content, which caused the detractor community and the Wings trolls community to essentially intersect and start interacting with each other. You had detractors going over to Wings of Redemption trolls live streams and content, shooting the shit and interacting with them, and vice versa. One of the biggest Wings trolls, that being 007, decided to hop into a Raven stream with a couple of his buddies. And apparently one of them was banned for saying the N-word, which led to a little bit of back and forth between Raven and 007. The banter inevitably got heated and led to Raven essentially telling 007 to go ahead and make an expose video on him. And 007, being somebody that doesn't back down from a challenge, decided to do just that. He was able to dig up his OnlyFans and ChatterBait accounts and find a picture of him in a My Little Pony onesie? Embarrassing? Abso-fucking-lutely. Hilarious? Without a shadow of a doubt. But Raven, without a doubt, could have bounced back from this if he just owned it and just rolled with the punches. And that wouldn't really lead us to where we are today. What leads us to where we are right now is when 007 went over to Raven's Twitter and just looked at some of the content he was liking and discovered that Raven is liking some rather disturbing kind of fucking content. What would that be, you might be asking? Well... 007 discovered that Raven was liking multiple lolly pictures on his Twitter. And for you sweet summer children that don't know what lolly is, allow me to corrupt you forever. Lolly is anime CP, so you can understand why this would invoke such an angry reaction from people towards those that consume this kind of content. 007 brought this to the attention to multiple different detractors, one of them being King Sly, who at the time was pretty cool with Raven, and this completely blindsided him. So he reached out to Raven and wanted to bring him on for a one-on-one interview to have him try to explain why he's liking this kind of content. Maybe he doesn't know that these characters are underage. Highly doubt it. Or maybe he just doesn't understand the levels of depravity that liking this kind of content brings. I'm sure that this interview is going to clear Raven's name, and it's not going to make him look way fucking worse, right?
Anyone out there can say what they want about me. I'm not going to stop them. I don't care. But if you want to believe Wings 007, what they showed you, I am live every night. I will tell you whatever you want.
So far, this interview is off to a great start for Raven. I mean, he's openly just told Sly that any questions he wants answers to, he's more than willing to provide an answer for. And I'm sure that those answers are going to be very rational and to the point. Now, one thing I want to point out really quick here is that Raven said that he doesn't care what people say or do when it comes to talking about him and criticizing him. Because we're going to bookmark that and talk about it later in the video.
Cool. Now, let's get to the pictures. Explain the pictures that are liked, because there's some of them that not only me, others would look at, and it definitely looks like a child in a sexual position.
I will say this: art is art, and yes, that does look incriminating and bad, but of course they're the ones that are going after it. So what am I going to tell you?
Okay, never mind. I was completely wrong. This interview just took a hard left turn. Art is art, Raven? That's your fucking excuse?
And
I know. I'm asking, what would you say?
Art's art. Those are anime pictures of art.
So even though they do look like children, you don't have anything to say about that.
Well, it's really sad that that's the only thing that they have against anyone, is that they're anime pictures of art.
He's actually doubling down on this excuse. Holy fucking shit. Raven, if this is just artwork and art is art and this is anime pictures of art, why have you yet to mention what this artwork is depicting? It's almost like you know it's fucking reprehensible. And something else is telling me I got nowhere near enough alcohol to deal with this shit.
I get the sexual nature of like adults, but when they look like kids, that's where it's kind of like
right.
A little touchy, I mean.
Right, but in this community, there's a lot of people that like anime and a lot of things. So what people do in their own time, and this is Twitter, this is a public platform, like I'm not going to hide what's there, but it is art. I do a lot of art things and all that stuff. So
there is so much to unpack in this tiny little clip, like Raven acknowledging that these are in fact lolly pictures, but he thinks it's a-okay because other people within the detractor community like anime, as if those two are even remotely comparable. Secondly, Raven stumbles over his excuses here. He gets him a little bit confused. He wants to say that, oh, I was liking these pictures on my private profiles and on my own time off the internet, but he catches himself because these images were found on his public Twitter page. So he wants to try to pass it off like, yeah, I'm not hiding what I'm into, when in reality, he wishes he could have. And lastly, I am so fucking sick of this art is art excuse. Raven, the only art things that you do is jerk your trouser eel to images of underage anime girls, you fuckwit.
Stuff. So I'm not gonna, if you want to paint me as that, then paint me whatever you want.
I'm not painting you as anything. I'm looking because
you're looking for drama, and here it is. I'm
looking. When have I ever started anything with you?
You never started.
When have I ever said anything bad about you?
Never.
When have I ever wanted to pick a fight with you?
Never.
I've come into your streams, correct?
Yes.
I'm not looking for anything. I woke up to this.
Sly has been nothing but charitable to you, Raven, throughout this entire interview. More charitable than he would have been with literally anybody else. And yet you have the audacity to call him a drama farmer because he brings you on for a one-on-one interview for you to explain why you're liking these images. Your defensiveness throughout this entire thing so far shows that deep down inside, you know liking these images are wrong. And you just don't care. You want to deflect or make up bullshit excuses. And Raven, the only person who's painting you out to look like that kind of piece of shit is yourself.
In a Discord trying to figure out what was going on.
You were in their Discord, right?
And they scrolled through live Discord, for me, right? On your Pinterest. They showed me stuff on your Twitter. Live today, they rolled through it. Mm-hmm. They didn't just show me this video. They scrolled through it live.
Mm-hmm. They scrolled through it live, and they scroll through it live, and that's what I like on Pinterest. And that, I mean, yes, I understand you have a problem being a dad, and I'm sorry about that. So you want me to delete my Pinterest? Do you want me to delete my Twitter?
No, I don't want you to delete it.
The condescending tone in Raven's voice, not only just in this clip, but in everything going forward, is genuinely infuriating. He's like talking to Sly like, oh, well, I guess I understand why you don't like these pictures, because you're a father. But, so, what do you want me to do? Delete my Pinterest? Delete my Twitter? It's like, dude, you sound like a fucking ex-girlfriend that just lost an argument and is now going to extreme lengths with the whole thing instead of just owning where you fucked up. And, Raven, it doesn't matter what Discord Sly was in when this information was presented to him, because you have openly admitted that it is in fact your Twitter account. This is what you liked, you moron.
I'm saying, but you're doing it out in the open while we are around a dude that we're trying to get up out of, like a Derek type style dude. We want him out of here because of how he acts. And then we see this.
Darish acts like someone that doesn't know. He goes through porn stars and says, oh, nice tits and nice ass, nice that stuff. He's a menace. What is wrong with liking a few pictures?
Yeah, Derek is a menace, but don't try to pretend, Raven, that this somehow absolves you of your fucked up behavior. Derek might be going out there and harassing certain kind of content creators on the internet, but you're over here beating your dick to what you think are underage anime girls. They may not be in the same category, but they're pretty fucking close. But the part that raises more red flags than a Chinese parade is when Raven talks about Derek. He says that, oh, Derek acts as if he's somebody that doesn't know. So what are you implying, Raven? That you do know that these are underage anime girls and you just don't give a shit? That's what you're attracted to? And you want to say what's wrong with liking a couple pictures? Gee, I don't fucking know. Maybe it's because the people in those pictures look like they're fucking 10?
Well, pictures of children.
These are not pictures of children.
The ones with the little girls in them?
Those are not.
They don't look like adults to me.
Have you seen one picture that wasn't anime on my profile?
It's not the fact that they're anime or not. It's the fact that they look like kids. How don't you understand this, Raven?
No. I'm talking. We're strictly talking about the anime lollies. That's what I'm talking about.
You're telling. So all this stuff about the lollies, yes. And
yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about. Hold on, let me quit. Since you brought that up, let me.
And a lot of things of anime have not have any ages too. There's a lot of anime that have ages that are 100 years old and all that stuff. So it is art.
He's actually actually using the 100-year-old excuse. Raven, this is typical lolly defender bullshit. You're going on saying, well, actually, I know she looks like a 9-year-old, but she's actually a 173-year-old vampire demon, and that's just her human form. You need to see her transform. I'm living in the Twilight Zone here. This can't be real life.
That depict children, though.
Yeah, there's plenty. It's the internet.
Wait a fucking minute. What the fuck did you just say?
These are not pictures of children.
A few moments later.
That depict children, though.
Yeah, there's plenty. It's the internet.
Raven, you literally just said 56 seconds ago that these images don't depict children. But yet here you are saying that, yeah, they do depict children. It's the internet. As if we're supposed to just take that and be like, okay, yup, case fucking closed. This is just completely normal behavior. Raven, what the fuck is wrong with you? You just admitted that you beat your dick to these fucking images and expect us to just be completely okay and fine with it because it's the internet and because they're 100-year-old anime girls? Get fucked, you disgusting pedophilic piece of shit.
I'm strictly talking about the lolly stuff. That's the only thing that is just, I don't understand.
All right, that's fine. Well, let me, before I say anything else, it's like, it's that it?
That's the one part.
That's it?
What do you mean?
We're going after that? That's it? I thought they would have more than that.
First things first, the way he tries to downplay this entire thing genuinely pisses me off. Saying, oh, that's it? That's all they got on me is me liking these kind of pictures? Raven, that is more than sufficient evidence to talk shit and fucking come at you for it. Because you're jerking your dick to pictures of anime children. Secondly, you said that, you thought we would have more on you? As if that there's more to be exposed on you, Raven, that's worse than this? Please, continue and further expose yourself for being a fucking degenerate.
I'm talking to you about
I understand you have
this.
a problem with the lolly stuff.
I can't. Why would I tell you to leave? I said only in a perfect world, I would like it if you just didn't like it.
Anime pictures. All right, then I'll clean out my Pinterest and all that stuff, and I won't like that stuff anymore. But here's the thing: I'm just so tired of everything going like, oh, everything has to be perfect and this and all that shit, and the only thing you got is this lolly stuff, and it's like, yeah,
it's not about being perfect.
Raven, none of us are claiming to be perfect people. We all have our own flaws. However, we can also all collectively agree that people like yourself and others that enjoy and consume this kind of content need to be ridiculed and mocked at every single opportunity, especially when they share your attitude toward this whole thing, trying to downplay it and pretend like it's completely normal and fine. No, Raven, you're not getting off that easy, but I want you all to brace yourselves because sure, he's had some really bad excuses earlier in this video, but this next one is the dumbest one of them all.
Dangerous, bro. It's dangerous. It's opening a world. It's.
I work in a restaurant.
Okay.
I work in a restaurant with all kinds of people. All kinds of people. So why would a restaurant hire someone like that? They wouldn't. So if you want to plaster all this stuff about me and that's the only thing you got, please do. Please do, because I'm
What do you mean? What are you talking about the restaurant thing? What are you talking? I don't even understand that point.
Why would anyone hire someone like that?
That's his slam dunk excuse, that he can't be a creepy, degenerate motherfucker because a restaurant hired him. Because we all know how notorious restaurants are for doing background checks. And no predator or any kind of degenerate has ever worked at a restaurant before.
No? Okay. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
This interview is over 40 minutes long, and to cover everything piece by piece, it would just take up this entire video. However, before we move on, there are two particular clips that I really want to address.
literally liking children. And
you know, there's a lot of people on our side that do a lot of things.
And if I see any more, the same thing is gonna happen, is what I'm saying.
I'm not going to police.
Children?
I'm not going to police what people think and what to do.
I think Ludwig World Order summed it up beautifully when he said that either A, Raven has information on other detractors that is worse than what he's being exposed for and is withholding that information for reasons, or B, Raven is blatantly lying on other detractors' names just to try to shift blame and take the heat off of him. I wonder which one it could be.
All right. You're right. It is wrong. There.
And you see how you say that?
You see what I mean about the condescending tone in his voice throughout this entire thing? Like, he legitimately believes that we're just out to get him for no valid reason, and what he did is completely socially acceptable. Hell, he couldn't even make an apology without being a self-absorbed cunt about it. Now, we're going to be discussing the fallout of this interview and the events that preceded it and where everything stands to this day, as well as talking about another detractor that not only stuck up for Raven, but wanted to run her cocksucker about other people within the community. And we'll be talking about all that and more after this commercial break.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
Here's what's going on. Don't ever do that again. That's what they did 4 years ago. They gave me a warning and said, don't talk about bits in any kind of a financial capacity. So I never did ever again. Okay? So I honestly don't know. Okay? So I went downstairs and I spoke with my wife. By the way, Kat is completely upset. She's crying.
Hi, I'm Monster. Can you be an angel today? Every day, this greasy pig has to beg mentally handicapped people for their money over the internet. For your one-time donation of $16.51, we can help this poor man pull sweaty JPEGs and WWE champions. If you call within the next 30 minutes, you'll receive a free membership to his channel, courtesy of the country of Argentina. Please, don't hesitate. Call now.
Lame ass pedal, nigga. I ain't forget about that little bitch either.
And that bitch AT, she a
No.
That bitch AT, she a weirdo. So I would have pedal, you ain't dying a hero. Bitch. So I don't want you to stop riding him, weirdo.
After that interview went live, most detractors cut ties with Raven. However, there were some detractors that stuck by Raven's side, one in particular being AquaTeal, who not only stuck by Raven's side, but went to bat for him, running her cock holster about other people within the detractor community. And every criticism that she levied is just oozing with ironic hypocrisy. So why don't we take a look at what this dumb fuck has to say.
The overuse of soundboards of this community is really getting to me a little bit.
Look, there's nothing wrong with soundboards, but you've got to mix it up a bit. You got to make it your own.
I mean,
well, how many times can you hear Don DeMarco and bang, bang?
That.
Well, I thought like it was a lot of people did call out Sly for like, you know, hiding the interview with you behind a paywall.
Wait, it was behind a paywall? Fuck, release it.
Yeah, the entire interview, he cut out the part of the interview with you, but like the entire stream where that happened, he put it behind a paywall. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like he deliberately hid the entire stream that had Raven's interview in it, but he only cut out the part with Raven's interview and posted it as a standalone video. I'm like, dude, that's kind of scummy.
So your main gripe with Sly so far is the fact that he uses a soundboard and provides incentives for people to become members. I'm sorry, are we back in the SOK days where we're dictating what you can and can't make when it comes to DSP, and if you make money off of any of your content, you're immediately labeled as a grifter? You're right, AquaTeal. He should just go the DSP route and provide no incentives whatsoever for people to become members on his channel. And it's not like he's out here begging for people to become part of the gang. He literally just has the option available as an incentive for people to become members. You even said it yourself that he clipped out the part with Raven and posted it as a standalone video on his channel for free. So what is the big fucking deal here?
Oh, Review Tech USA put out a tweet saying, LOL, this fucking DSP documentary is going to cause a detractor civil war, and I'm here.
It's already here. You're too late. You're too late.
There's been a detractor civil war.
You're too. Great job, Rich. You're already too late. What detractors? Too late.
Civil. Yeah, because it's like us versus DWO. Yay.
Yay. Yeah.
In a completely shocking turn of events, it turns out that Review Tech USA's prediction was 100% off the mark. The documentary didn't start a detractor civil war, and neither did you guys' situation cause a detractor civil war. What actually happened was over here, you have normal, sane people that think liking pictures of underage anime girls in sexual positions is wrong, and then over here, we have a group of dumb fucks that think liking that kind of content is a-okay. That's the major difference here. This isn't a civil war. This is us kicking out you fucking weirdos out of the community.
Well, that's the thing, Ravens. Like, I don't think anybody gives a fuck anymore about this whole thing because I think they're tired of it. And I think a lot of them are seeing 007 for what he really is. And they're moving on. Like, you know?
Yeah, you should never get in bed with someone you don't trust.
Because, like, I noticed that Chill's lost a lot of viewers, and Sly's viewership has gone down as well.
Ooh.
No, AquaTeal, that's not the case at all. The reasoning why it died down is because only a handful of people know about Raven's sexual proclivities towards anime children. Hence why I'm making this PSA of a video.
The gall.
I think Snor Hogan is a piece of shit, and I think he's jealous. Like, he's such a fucking retard that he can't figure out how to put the chat on the screen and make his own fucking layout. He has to rip it directly from raw fill and fucking slap Snortomania on it and pass it off and monetize it. I'm like, that's scummy.
AquaTeal really wants to go back to the SOK days. So let me get this straight. Snort Hogan's a piece of shit because he just rips raw fill, slaps Snortomania on it, and uploads it to his channel and monetizes it. The only monetization that Snort Hogan has is super thanks, and I don't see a problem with that whatsoever. Who wouldn't want to give back to their favorite clip channel? But he doesn't live stream this content, so he's not collecting super chats, and he doesn't have members enabled, and I'm sure that YouTube ad revenue he's making off these videos is just loading his pockets. But we're gonna go by your logic here, AquaTeal. If Snort Hogan's a piece of shit for that, what does that make you? Are we just gonna completely forget how you ripped off another detractor's entire shtick when they stepped away for their own mental health and you used that to get your foot in the door in the detractor community? Are we gonna act like Bacon Bits never happened? But let's just say for the sake of argument that everything you've said so far is right, AquaTeal, and that Snort Hogan is a piece of shit. Again, I have to ask, what does that make you? Because if he's a piece of shit, you're way fucking worse. Because you're supporting someone who jerks their dick to pictures of underage anime children.
It's like anybody that has the DWO flag, I'm like, I try to avoid. I'm like, except the only one I don't is a Vega, but everybody else that has a DWO flag, I avoid it like a plague.
Right.
Oh no, AquaTeal, you're gonna avoid us all like the plague? How are we ever gonna recover from that? Well, at least we know Aviga's good. But in all seriousness, she has this weird thing for Aviga. It's not just in that last clip, but there were some leaked Discord messages where she's hoping that Aviga jumps ship and joins them on their side for reasons. But I just don't get it. Why is she wishing for Aviga to jump over to their side? Speaking of these Discord messages, there was one in particular that was rather interesting, where someone on their side was talking about how they were getting hit with copyright strikes and saying that the Mega Virgin's back striking down channels. But here comes AquaTeal to tell them no, that this isn't the Mega Virgin, it doesn't fit his MO. And of all people, it has to be Chill Murray behind it, or his audience, because she got into an argument with him the night before. And despite having no evidence to prove that it was Chill or his fan base, she said this with full confidence. Now, it would be rather tragic, Aqua, if someone on your side was exposed with actual evidence for them striking down channels, because that's gonna make you look like a massive hypocrite. Oh, hey, Only Ice Pepsi just posted a community post. I wonder what it is.
Anyone out there can say what they want about me. I'm not going to stop them. I don't care.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was hit not once, not twice, but 6 times with false strikes against his channel because he's making fun of your lolly enjoyer friend. So, AquaTeal, get fucked. You're really out here defending people that are liking these images and are false flagging people and are throwing shit at other people within the detractor community with 0 evidence. Fuck you, AquaTeal. But I feel like this is a great segue into the next part of our video, where it wasn't just AquaTeal running her mouth about other detractors. Raven had a lot to say about a lot of people.
I really just think King Slice just here to just play with his soundboard and go blah 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 memberships and say freak bull and look at this pedophile, look at this fucker, look at this guy, look at that. Bang 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 bang. Don DeMarco. Okay guys, bye. I've been practicing my Chill Murray impression. Hello, everyone. I'm going to go get a hoagie. Everyone, I hope you all have a great night. And DSP's a bitch. All right. Hoagie. Dress something real quick about. So, Snort Hogan, he loves me. He really does. So, he's really in love with big guys. Like, big guys. Like rich and that kind of stuff. So yeah, the only detractor is really making money is Duty. I mean, I'm kind of mad at Duty. He used a stolen art that I used, a stolen picture that was on my Facebook and used it as members only thing and refused to give me credit. And then he changed it.
Raven tried to do the whole back and forth shit talk banter, but he realized that it just wasn't working, because anyone he talked shit about would roast him tenfold. King Sly was torching him on his streams multiple different times. Snort Hogan was in his chat shit talking him and just roasting his existence. He even got annihilated by Arkham Edits, a rookie in the detractor community. Big ups to him, by the way. But still, none of these compare to the verbal ass kicking that Chill Murray gave Raven.
What's up, you bro? This guy likes piddling himself to little kids, dude. What the fuck? I should slap the shit out of you, you pedophilic. What the Raven?
Chill.
What the bro?
Chill.
Dog, what's up with you masturbating? You make fun of Derek, right? You make fun of Phil. But then you see her be masturbating all over in public, dog. What's up? What's up? What's up with that? No, what's up?
Chill.
Shut the fuck up. I want to hear Raven talk about him touching himself to little kid shit, bro. What's up with that?
Well,
I know what lolly is. Art is art. No.
Why you jumping?
I'm gonna fucking mute your ass,
the
bro.
Nigga like an adult motherfucker.
I'm about to mute your stupid ass,
I'm
bro.
right here. Jeez.
Bro, I know what lolly is, fool. Okay?
Listen.
I know anime as good as you. I'm 30 years old. I don't be sitting here fucking piddling my dick to shit like that. You're fucking weird. What's up with that, bro? Art is art, and don't tell me art is art.
Show us these photos, please.
And don't tell no. All out there. You know what's up. I know what's up. Shut that fucking shit up. Like, what's up with your art is art excuse? Because photography's art, right? Like, photography is art. And so if you had little photographs of little kids in sexual positions, would you say art is art? Is it the same excuse? Is it all the same?
Yeah, just keep shouting and all that stuff. And this is all in my own.
Well, I'm shooting down. I'm shooting down
for legal
I'm
adults.
shooting down all your stupid fucking
that
shit.
You guys took and then put it out
but
there. Wasn't meant for you guys.
But what's up with that? You want to make fun of other people, right? You think you fucking some tough shit, and then you're gonna be sitting here doing some like that, bro. What's up with that? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, please explain that to me.
I'm a fucking dad, bro. You're a fucking weirdo. You probably fucking sit here and film little kids in dressing rooms. Go fuck yourself, you
The only fucked up thing about this is the fact that the uncensored version will never be released because it's forever lost to the internet. But speaking of Chill Murray, there was a time where Chill Murray was doing a stream and was going over all the shit that Raven was liking on his Pinterest and all the disgusting lolly photos on there, while also talking about one of Raven's streams. And Raven must have been in the fucking chat, because when he saw this while Chill Murray was covering it all, he started deleting evidence in real time.
Why do you have this here? Like, why? Why? Do you like drawings of young women? Like, why? It doesn't make sense that you have a picture like this on your Pinterest. This is a 16-year-old. You could tell. Big eyes, small fucking frame, you know, that's drawn. 16-year-old girl showing her panties. Why? Why do you have pictures of this? Do those things sometimes. You'll never fucking grow. You never grow if you don't take self-inventory. Oh, damn. Yo, he deleted this? Raven's watching my stream, guys. Raven's watching my stream. He just deleted this. I'm dumbfounded right now. I'm actually kind of dumbfounded.
As if that doesn't scream, I have something to hide. But he's also resorted to banning people in his chat. He no longer wants to do the shit talk back and forth. He's just banning people. Sly got banned. I got banned. Snort, you want to tell me what you got banned for?
No.
Get that ass banned.
Oh, come on, Snort. That's not fair. I mean, like, yeah, he's playing children's games like Fortnite and Splatoon. And yeah, he's into lolly and likes pictures of underage anime girls in sexual positions. But how do we know this person in the chat is telling the truth? How do we know that that is an actual child? It's probably just a mean, dirty troll from one of Chill Murray's community or one of the DWO's community. It's not like there's actual video evidence of him playing with children, right?
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm literally playing with him. This is so crazy. Oh geez, Sunday. It's alright. Oh my gosh, go sub to RavensDolphin. He's the best.
Yeah, get fucked, Raven. The amount of red flags that are coming out from all the shit that you're doing would make a Stalinist cream in their pants. You are legitimately a massive piece of shit, and I'm so glad that you were ostracized from this community. And anyone that wants to side with him, go for it. This isn't some detractor civil war shit. This is us just kicking degenerates like yourself out of the fucking community. Now, with all that being said, you ugly motherfuckers, I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, drop me a like, maybe a sub, maybe a share, or a comment. If you are a Raven supporter, AquaTeal, or Raven himself, go ahead and hit that dislike button, or maybe go and report me for bullying, because I know that's what you guys like to do. I don't care though. Just make sure you participate, you ugly pieces of human shit. And I'll see you all in the next installment of the Moron Files. But until then, I'm Monster. Peace the fuck out.